not quite in position to hit the head. Oh, it's good damage. Thanks to our cat leveling up. Oh, wow. The Plunder Blade, we're getting a lot of monster shiny drops all over the place. And looks like Bayo's back again. Let's see if they can trigger another Turf War. Ow. Cold resistance is worn off. Oh. Beto's got stuffed by that. Perform? Nope. Oof. Oh boy. This is a bad place. It'd be nice if one of them left. I think when Bonboro drops a rock like that, it can be used like an obstacle in the environment. In other words, if I manage to send it into one of those piles, I think it'll still get the knockdown, like it would if it was running into a wall. We lure Bombero back to the wall. We should be able to drive it into a knockdown again. Oh, now if it's mad. Ow. Oof. I got up a second too late. That would have been pancake. Hungry. I think it's close enough. Yeah, alright. See if we can get its tail. Ha! Nice. We get one more break on its horns. Oh no, its horns might be done. Ow. Thought I could roll through it. I was wrong. I'm running out of potions. A corner's pretty good with that. Should have stayed on the ground. After you get knocked over by something, you have a couple seconds of invincibility before you stand back up. That would have been one of those times I could have avoided getting smashed by a giant rock. Fortunately, we're on expedition mode here, so as long as we don't take too long and have the monster leave the locale, we don't have to worry about a set number of deaths. We have no KO limit, essentially. Looks like Bonboro is tired. Or weak. All we need to do is get to its sleeping spot and cap it and we'll be done. We don't have any camps unlocked, aside from the base one. There are 2 or 3 in this area, I think. I don't know if we can just stand there.
Now that we don't have to worry about the convoy, let's wrap up the expedition and head back to Celiana.
Oh, got a Bombaro Lash. That is the master rank drop for Tails. I think for our starter master rank gear, it's either going to be the full Bayo set or the full Bombaro set. When we get back to camp, we'll take a look at what that gear skill set looks like. Master rank safaris, okay. We can now send the Palico team out to master rank locales.
Okay, we'll put that over there. Oh, bring that over there. Good. We'll pass TV. Be careful. How about this? Over there. Okay.
Sir.
It's going well.
Hey!
Hey. Heard you took care of some rough work out there. How'd everything go?
Splendid, as usual. Now we can begin our investigation.
Yep.
Just think. This freezing cold place was waiting out here for us all this time.
Who knows what secrets this land has in store for us? Whether we like it or not, we're going to find out. Well then, I'm heading back to Astera.
Seriously?
Someone needs to stay and look over Astera. So I was thinking, this time, you can take the lead.
Me? Come on. It's not for me. As long as you're here, everything will be fine, right? Besides, ordering someone to be a commander doesn't make them one.
Maybe so. But this place needs a strong leader to guide it. They'll need you here to guide them.
Yes, sir.
We'll need you too.
All right, let's get started. We've got a full house here in Celiana now, and our Legiana investigation has gone into full swing. So, before we get ahead of ourselves, how about we hear from our newest members? First up, provisions. Our new deputy here will take care of the stockpile in Celiana.
Whatever you need, I got it by the pile.
I'm from New York.
And for all your melding needs, Graham here's got you covered.
Swing by any time to see what's stirring.
Next, the captain's best sailor here will be managing shipment requests for the Argosy and harvest requests for botanical research.
You come see me anytime.
I'm also from New York.
And last but not least, our chef. We got the best of the best for our canteen in Celiana. As some of you may know, she's the Astera chef's former mentor, and she's come out of retirement to help us out.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll take charge of the resource center as usual.
You can still count on me for all your hunter gear. And what do you know? The chief's made it out here too.
Don't look so surprised. You know that I'd go anywhere in the noble pursuit of knowledge.
And finally, there's me. I'll be keeping everyone safe and sound. And I'll relax while I'm on watch. Well, now that the niceties are out of the way, back to our objective. We've got to figure out why the Legiana have migrated here. And to do that, we've got to find those Legiana. First, I'd like the field team to conduct an expedition into what we're now calling the Hoarfrost Reach. We might find a clue about the Legiana crossing by following any tracks that they may have left out there. But don't forget that this is still uncharted territory. Don't let me catch you being reckless out there.
Yes, sir. We'll get started on the expedition right away.
I'll be going too. There's quite a lot I need to see for myself out there.
All right then. Just don't skimp on sending me regular status updates. I guess that about wraps things up then. Well, let's get to it, I guess.
All right.
Let's head out to the Hoarfrost Reach and try to pick up those Legiana's trail.
The field team leader is going to be our commander figure out here in Celiana.
That reminds me.
Okay, we can go check out the Steamworks now that they're open.
Aye, you'll do fine.
So what the Steamworks are is a mini game. As you're out gathering in the field, you'll accumulate fuel that will be used to power the actual Steamworks and do the mini game. I think we might have enough to do one round. But I can go ahead and do this and explain how it works.
Just hammer on whatever button you like in any order you find.
Basically, the way it works is
And you'll get a proper burst of steam for
you
your
get
troubles.
3 button prompts, and you have to guess the order that the prompts go in, and it's fairly random.
Here, a little something for all the help.
And every time you hit the buttons, you'll get an item that'll get spat out by the machine. And if you match the correct order, you'll get a better item.
Repetition's key.
The yellow gauge at the top slowly fills up as you hit buttons. And what you want to do is fill it up completely to get what's called the overdrive. And each time you go, it deducts 10, looks like.
Smell that? That right there's the heady aroma of a jackpot. That's a jackpot if I've ever seen.
If you get a jackpot and you correctly guess the inputs, you get a slightly better than normal item. And even if you don't get everything right, like I'm getting mega potions for this, which are quite valuable.
are singing today. Ready to make this happen?
3 lamps to kick off a bonus.
Go time, felines. Give us the go sign.
The felines will show you which buttons to push in the order they're hopping up there. And this is one of the bonus modes you can get by
Starting to build up.
triggering the different jackpot bonuses. You get these kind of mini games within the mini game, and it builds up steam more than usual.
Thanks for the help, you lovable little furballs. Until next time.
And I got some spheres and max potion out of that. That's pretty worthwhile.
Oh, the machine's on fire. Oh, in a good way.
This is another bonus where you just guess the inputs, and everything that you do builds up things in the meter faster than normal.
Steam's starting to build up. Good. System's back.
I think this is the last tier we need to fill up. Looks like we have enough fuel to do it. Basically, this is the entire game. It's just guessing the button inputs, doing the special mini games, and trying to fill up the gauge as much as possible. I think after you complete it once, you get the ability to auto and just hold down the trigger, and then it'll automatically fill up. Basically, you could just put a rubber band around the controller and have it run through your entire stash, and then you get a cutscene. And there's the handler. Those are sweet potatoes she tossed in. Don't forget, the handler likes food. And for doing the overdrive bonus, you get a bunch of special items, including a celestial Wyverian print, which is nice. And we can try and see if we have the ability to... And now we have the ability to auto. So for doing all that, we got a simple light, which I think is a decoration for the room. Silver egg, gourmet voucher, celestial wyvern print, 3 heavy armor spheres, 2 hard armor spheres, 21 advanced, 12 pluses, 4 mega barrel bombs, 9 trank bombs, 9 dust of life, mega nutrients. We got a whole stack of useful things. And basically, it pays to stop back here every once in a while after it's built up a thing of fuel, and then just run through it to get a bunch of useful items. And one thing I learned from the console version of the game, periodically Capcom will do different festivals that will boost the things you can get from the Steamworks minigame. And the festival that just wrapped up around the holidays on console basically made it so that when you play the minigame, you have a chance to get steel, silver, and gold melding tickets. And those tickets allow you to go to the melder and turn them into decorations, and you can get boatloads of decorations that way. So one thing I'll be doing in this game is trying to stockpile as much fuel as possible, so when they launch that minigame bonus for PC, we can go there. I won't probably do it on camera, but I can go there and run the minigame and hopefully get a bunch of useful decorations to build out our armor.